Hi there, everyone. My name is Shetty, and I'm presenting blogging for business, making, marketing, and monetizing your blog. So today I'm going to be actually covering three main areas. I'm going to first of all share with you a little bit about myself and how I build up my blog following, how I monetize my blog, and I'm going to go through those three areas I mentioned. How do you make your blog, not just make a blog, but make a money-making blog? Then how do you market your blog, how do you build up your readership? And finally, how do you monetize your blog? So I'm going to just pull up my slides here. So here we go. So there we go. We got the slides happening. So blogging for business, presented by Shetty. So the way I start my presentation is with a question. And you know, when you look at blogging, it's really about writing about your passion. To put it simply, in the lowest common denominator, blogging is really about writing about your passion. So what are you most passionate about? You know, turn that into business, and also a blog about it, and you'll find other people with the same passion. So on here, I actually want to ask people, what is your passion? So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different passions we see here. Everything from life coaching to business to marketing to social media to environment to pets to kids to family to self-growth, personal growth, yoga, etc. So there's tons and tons of passions. I want to share with you my passions. So I got two little passions. Their names are Rianne and Ryan. Those are my two kids. One is 2 years old, and the other is 10 months old. So that's Rianne, our daughter, and that's Ryan, the cutest things in the world, and they're the love of my life. And that's why I'm so passionate about them, and I write about them on my blog. So that's my passion. Now, what is my purpose? My purpose is really to build strong families, and I believe to have a strong nation, we need strong families. If you look at like the divorce rate is like 50% plus. You know, the whole the family usually have a lot of both parents working, kids being raised by daycares. Yeah, a lot of marriages, you know, after you have kids, there's daily communication, etc. So it's really important to build up the family unit. I believe business is secondary. I know you all business people in the room, but who cares if you have a successful business if you have a broken family? Amen. So I want to share with you a little bit of my story. So I was actually voted most shy in high school. There's me hiding behind the pole. I grew up in North Van, went to Windsor Secondary School, graduated in 1995. So yeah, I'm having my 20-year reunion actually just next year. And I went from most shy to actually on the front page of the province. How did I do that? Well, first of all, the reason I was most shy is because of my parents' divorce. They had a terrible marriage growing up, you know, everything from fighting all the time to even worse, domestic violence. There was adultery. Yeah, my mom would actually run with me to battered women's shelters, and that's what I remember my childhood memories, fleeing, and then all of a sudden end up in this battered women's shelter with women crying and confusion and just pain. There's so much in these shelters, and yeah, that was my childhood. Not the best of childhood, but that's what's for me today. You know, my brokenness has helped me now focus on building strong families. So wanted to just put that into context. And obviously there's a lot of inner healing that I've gone through, and you know, one of the things, I grew up Hindu, then I became a Christian. So that was a huge transformation. I was able to forgive and move on. So this is one of the quotes that really resonates with me. My greatest pain has become my greatest passion. So my greatest pain was of a family, which has now become my greatest family passion, building strong families. So that's me, daddyblogger.com. I launched this blog on December 1st, 2012. So it's been running almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years this December. And yeah, I write about parenting from a father's perspective. I do you know, product and service reviews. I'll do restaurant reviews. I'll do travel reviews, car reviews, interviews with dads, etc. A few more things about me. I'm a Amazon bestselling author. I published my book last June, and as Gregor Ross, the mayor, and Clark, the premier, with the book, endorsing the book there. Okay, so now I've went from a little shy, introverted kid to becoming a community builder. So I'm going to quickly share with you some of the communities I built up. So, as I said, my greatest passion is fatherhood, family, and here we are building up YVR Dads. So it's a community of local Vancouver dads. And yeah, it's definitely open to Abbotsford dads too. So any Abbotsford dads in the house, okay, you're welcome to come. Next up, I also have a community called YVR Bloggers. That's a network of 1,000+ Vancouver bloggers. We do training and education for the blogging community. You might recognize some of these faces here. He's from Langley, and most others are Vancouver-based. It's Christian Thompson from Warwick Marketing. And yeah, we do these events once a month, mostly in the Vancouver area, so you're welcome to come out and learn about blogging. I also run YVR Foodies, so that's one of our foodie events. We meet at different restaurants, and we have the chef or the owner share some insights about health and nutrition and diet. I also have a group called YVR Masterminds. That's a little mastermind groups across the city. There are 3 in the Vancouver area and 1 in Burnaby. Currently, we want to expand also the Fraser Valley, so let me know if you're interested in either starting one, running one, or being in one. Another group is YVR Photographers. So as you can see, we're taking over the YVR. Well, I guess not even taking over, I would say more transforming Vancouver through community building. And all these are .com, so if you want to find out more info, YVRdads.com, YVRbloggers.com, YVRfoodies.com, YVRmasterminds.com, and finally YVRphotographers.com. Quickly want to give a shout out to my wife. Her name's Anne, and she has a website too called Shetty.com. And as they say, happy wife, happy life. So that's my life. So now, thanks for understanding where I'm coming from. And now I want to get into the meat of today's presentation, which is what is blogging. That's where you've come here. You want to learn about how to leverage your power to build your business. So here's some firstly, what is a blog? A blog is basically a web log, and if you take out the WE, you're a blog. So why do we blog? Well, first you can write about your passion, you can build your brand, generate more leads, create an additional source of income, develop an online presence, build a community or tribe, and change their world. So some quick stats about blogging. You'll see here some of the key stats here. 97% of companies that have blogs have more inbound links. 61% of U.S. consumers have major purchases on a blog. Small business blogs generate 126% more leads. And then it says here, 81% of U.S. consumers trust blogs as a authority. So is your blog a hobby or is it a business? So I'm going to argue today your blog is a business. And what does a successful business need? Let's hear it. You need purpose, you need some capital, you need a business plan, mission, vision, values. You need your target audience, your niche market, you need a marketing strategy, you need some products or services to sell, you need some kind of system so the business runs smoothly. You need to have a team helping you, and also some JV, joint venture partners. So how do you start a money-making blog? So this is how you do it. You make your blog, market your blog, monetize your blog. Firstly, making a blog. You need to choose your focus and your target audience. You need to create a compelling logo. You need to blog consistently and frequently. You need to be purposeful and intentional. And more technical stuff, do the domain registration and hosting. You can do things like GoDaddy.com or HostGator.com. And now we go on to the subject of marketing blog. So these are the 10 different ways you can market your blog. And depending on time, sometimes I spend more time on this. And today I'm going to go through it a little bit quicker because of a shorter presentation time. Firstly is email marketing. Next is social media marketing, video marketing, SEO, search engine optimization, guest blog posts, doing some interviews, products and services reviews, doing contests, networking events such as this, and public speaking. So you just do a speech and you say, hey, if you want to find out more about me, check out my blog, so-and-so blog. So this is how I build my readership. Those are just some screenshots of my different analytics. Yeah, my main way I really built is social media. Also, I got quite a lot of media coverage, so one of the only people writing about fatherhood in the city. I'm quite vocal about my feelings around divorce and the impact of kids. So yeah, they put me on screen all over the place. Yeah, there's links to this on my site, by the way, under the press. I also do a lot of contest giveaways. So there's one I ran for Father's Day called 10 Days of Daddyhood. Worked with all these companies to give away products, everything from London Drugs to Fitness Town to Harrison Hot Springs, TELUS, etc. Also, I do a lot of interviews. So those are some well-known figures that I've interviewed. There's Justin Trudeau. There's John Chow. There's Chris Anderson, the curator of TED. There's Ed Mercer. He's a billionaire daddy, one of the Canada's only billionaires. And that guy there is Mark Burnett, which is the producer of Survivor. So all these guys I got to interview and just chat with them about being a dad. So now we come up to monetizing your blog. The big question: how do we make money doing this thing? And by the way, this is just a quick overview. I go into much more detail in our Blog Mastery one-day workshop. We cover in the day we go in from branding into social media marketing, email marketing, SEO. We go into blog monetization. We do personal blog analysis, etc. So these are 10 ways to make money blogging: selling your own products or services, doing affiliate marketing, advertising, coaching or consulting, professional paid speaking, doing social media management, event planning, doing workshops, seminars, conferences, photography or videography, doing brand ambassador work, or publishing. So how do you monetize your homepage? First, you can have your header ad, you can have your sidebar ads, and your footer ads. And you can actually have ads in your email lists as well. When you're sending out email, you can have an ad on there. And this could be generic advertising, something like Google AdSense, or you can have private advertisers. So you can basically just JV people in a room and just say advertise for each other, and you can start off that way, and the barter ones can turn into paid ones too. And make it really clear that you're looking for advertisers. So as you can see there, Advertising Daddy Blog. If you click there, goes to my advertise section. It has my metrics and my rates. All right. So working with sponsors. These are blog-friendly sponsors. Another thing you can do is car reviews, restaurant reviews. You can do travel blogging, etc. So that's it for the content for today. Any questions? Okay, so after the questions, I'm going to do a door prize for one of my books. So there you go. Congratulations. And what's next? So you've heard my talk called Blogging for Business. I would say today was a little bit more theoretical. I talked to you the theory. I want to get you into the practice, and that's where Blog Mastery Workshop comes in. That's my one-day workshop. It's hands-on. Bring your laptops. We give you some workbooks and stuff to fill out, and do some practical stuff, especially with the video blogging segment and the mission, vision, values. Quite practical. So Blog Mastery Workshop happening this Saturday, September 2014 from 10 to 6. It's at Relevant Marketing, which is right here in sunny Abbotsford. And Relevant is actually one of the big marketing companies in the whole Lower Mainland. So a quick few pointers about Blog Mastery. It's hands-on, very intensive. We do a personal blog analysis. We give you a blog monetization blueprint. We have some subject matter experts who teach it who help teach it. We go into really the how. So how do you create a media kit? How do you work with PR companies? How do you work with affiliate networks? Do integrated blogger campaigns? And so on and so forth. So those are some of the stuff you get, but there are also some bonuses. You also get 1 month of follow-up support by email, Facebook, or phone. So you can be right here in Abbotsford, and you can still get support through email, Facebook, or phone, or Skype. There's also a private Facebook group, which is just for the workshop attendees only, and it's a really small, tight-knit, only for graduates. You'll also get 3 months of access to our YVR Bloggers membership site. So we have videotape, 10 months of content is all my events recorded on there. So what do you get? You get personal blog analysis, you get the blog monetization blueprint, you get 1 month of follow-up support, you get a private Facebook group, you get 3 months access to our membership site. So how much is that value? If you add it all up, it's $14.50. But today, wait for it, drum roll. Jennifer told me to be as low as possible, so get the maximum number of people in the room, and you go, 97 bucks. So congratulations, you can sign up for Blog Mastery for 97 bucks. I do have some sign up forms. Just wanted to keep this limited because when I have maximum of 15 people there, I like to keep my groups personal, and with 50 people in the room, it's obviously a lot harder to connect with each and every one of you. I hope I have, and I think I have. But in the in this small group environment, it's much more easier to connect. And not only do you connect with me as the trainer, but you also connect with the other students, and it's great networking. And also we have some really great leads into the marketing world because we're holding in the marketing firm, and they have literally dozens and dozens of clients from the Fraser Valley and beyond. So thanks for listening to the presentation, and I hopefully I've inspired you, and I know I have. And I look forward to hearing about your blogging successes. And I'd love for you to see you at my workshop. And the last thing is join our meetup group. We have a meetup group called Why We Are Bloggers. So thank you, everyone. And I'm just going to turn off the screen share. Okay, so there I am. So it was a lot of fun teaching blogging for business, making, marketing, and monetizing your blog. And our one-day workshop is going to be a lot of fun. We look forward to seeing you there. And yeah, just on a side note, it's not about the money at the end of the day. It's not about the blogging. It's about the lifestyle that blogging brings. The lifestyle where you can be a stay-at-home, work-from-home dad. The lifestyle where you can invest time in the life of your kids. The lifestyle where you get flown to Nashville by Lexus, all expense paid. You get paid to travel, yes, $1,000 of trips, and yeah, the last year alone, I've got like maybe $40,000 worth of free product. Stayed in some of the best hotels, in the Okanagan, Sunshine Coast, Vancouver Island, Bowen Island, all covered again through the blog. So it's been an incredible lifestyle, and yeah, I encourage you to join me on this lifestyle. Happy blogging.